Okay, so here we are with our 2009 Toyota Corolla. We're going to do an oil change on it real quick. If you need the tranny filter and fluid change, click on my name underneath this video. You can get that. I hope the swamp cooler over there is not putting out so much air that you can't hear me. So I got the car jacked up. We got the drain pan up under there. And we're going to grab a 14 millimeter now right at the back of your oil pan here. And we're going to crack loose, which I've already cracked loose, but I haven't pulled. Take out this 14 millimeter bolt. We're going to get a little oil on you. And we'll let that drain, and then we'll put the plug back in, and I'll show you where that oil filter is and how to get that off. Okay, so it looks a little red, but that's the sun behind it. This is the oil, not the tranny fluid. So going to go ahead and let it drip here a second, put the bolt back in. I got that swamp cooler blowing this direction, so it's blowing it on there pretty good, but I think we're probably pretty good there. So we'll go ahead and throw that back on, and we'll tighten it up. These little plastic seals they put on this nut they're just fabulous. They allow it to seal a little bit tighter than what just a regular brass nut would or a bolt. So we'll get it tightened up here, and then when you crank this down, don't be afraid to crank it down pretty good. You don't want to strip it and over tighten it, but she does have to go down pretty tight, and that plastic will seat a little bit. So there she's snug, and that's good right there. All right, let's get this slid back, and then we're going to get our oil filter out of there. Okay guys, so here's your fuel filter if you're going to need it. This is the internal fuel filter. You don't want the external on this car. So it is a MGL 57064. You're going to need this oil wrench for it. It's for Toyota, the 640. If they try to sell you a universal one, don't get it. It doesn't fit this car. So you're simply just going to put this on there. Now you see that clip right there that holds it back out of the way? It's the reason that you can't use it the different style. This is going to hold that clip back. I hope you can see that. And then you're just going to grab a wrench and you're going to turn this. I think it's like a 22 millimeter. I'm using a 15/16. And crack it loose just like that. And that's how you're going to get your external filter out. So let me run this out, and we'll drop the filter in our pan here. Okay, so there it is. Now let's separate the cap from the filter. You'll see, I wish I had a third hand. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll slide out. Let's see. Nope, I'm going to have to pull on it. So let's yank that filter out. Now there'll be a seal that we need to replace, an O-ring that we need to replace on this. So let me pull it out here and show you. Alright, so here we are. Now I just pulled the O-ring off. Your new filter is just going to slide right in, and it can go either direction, just like that. Your new O-ring will slide across the top. There we go, and it goes back into its home. Doesn't hurt to take some of that old oil and put it around your O-ring, just as you would on a regular oil filter. Helps keep it lubed up there. So let's go ahead and slide that back in with our handy 640 tool. Okay, there she is, all snug back up. Take our tool back off. You know I'm all about saving money, but you're going to have that tool for this job. Use channel locks or something, you're just going to bust it up. Okay, and then we're ready to put our 5 quarts of 5W20 in this thing, and we're good to go. So I hope this video helps you out. Please click like, please click subscribe. Click on my name for all my other how-to videos, including the transmission filter fluid change we're going to do on this car. And as always, guys, enjoy.